Let's get into the 5-4-30 system to sustain peak mental well-being. How you can invest 5 minutes on a daily basis for 30 days and create a long-lasting positive habit to operate with peak mental well-being and be productive throughout the day. This system, used in conjunction with everything else you're doing right now to boost your mental well-being, will help you to operate with peak mental wellness. So let's apply the framework and see how we can make the most of operating with peak mental wellness and making the most of our day. So let's tap into the power of positive images and words to create the right metaphor association in your mind. And to do that, we will use a concept called victory moments and recall a victory moment and have your brain process the positive aspects of those victory moments to connect deeply with your heart and your mind through those victory moments. Now, a victory moment is a moment where you overcame the odds and prevailed. Whether that's something in your childhood, something in your personal life, something in your professional life, it is a moment where you battled the odds and prevailed, where you overcame a challenge. That is your victory moment. Let's now tap into your victory moment and authentically connect it back to your heart and your mind. So think back to a recent victory moment in the last 6 months of the year where you overcame the odds, personally or professionally. And then find a picture. The picture can be a photo or a drawing that represents that victory moment. So take a few minutes to reflect on a victory moment where you overcame the odds, personally or professionally. And then locate an image that represents that victory moment. And when you've had the chance to do that, let's dive into how we connect that victory moment deeply and positively to your heart and your mind and start creating your purpose-driven story. I always believe that stories are meant to be shared. So if you're writing in a journal, write down this victory moment and find a picture that represents that victory moment. Now, let's figure out how we craft our story based on that victory moment. Now, here are 2 powerful, simple, deep questions to ask yourself about that victory moment and to write the answer to that question in your journal. What does that victory moment mean to you and why? What is so powerful and positive about that victory moment that your brain has immediately recalled that? What is special? What is positive about that victory moment? And why is it important to you? Now, when you ask the question why, you're getting into a deep reflection zone where you're deeply analyzing why that victory moment is important to you. When you've had a chance to respond around the what and the why, the next question to reflect on and write the answer to is, what feelings does that victory moment evoke inside of you? What are the feelings that are coming out when you reflect on that victory moment? How does it make you feel? And we all have feelings. And to the best of your ability, write out those feelings. Now, when you've had a chance to write all this in your journal, take a moment to reflect on that victory moment, the picture, what that victory moment means to you personally, why it is important to you and the feelings that are evoked from this victory moment. Once you've had a chance to do that, we will start stitching your purpose-driven story together, anchored on this victory moment. So in your journal, please share the victory moment back to yourself as you write out the answers to the questions around what was important and positive about that victory moment, why is it important to you, and the feelings that it evokes. And now let's code your victory moment powerfully within your brain and connect your heart and mind together. Let's code your victory moment so that your heart has a positive, overwhelming feeling, and your brain starts connecting different parts of the brain together so that we can truly start creating a story that connects heart and mind. So this is how I'd like you to write your story within your journal. I, please insert your name there, am, fill in the blanks because of the victory moment that is deeply coded into my mental state. So, for example, if I look at a victory moment in my recent life, I would write out my story as saying, I am deeply grateful to have courage and conviction every day to take on the challenges of the day because of the victory moment that is deeply coded into my mental state. So that is what I would write for my victory moment. So I'd like you to look at your victory moment. You've written out the responses to what was that victory moment, why was it important, the feelings that it evoked. And now write out that sentence. I, insert your name, am reminded of certain strengths, certain accomplishments, certain positive traits about yourself because of the victory moment that's deeply coded into your mental state. And then let's build on that a bit more. Let's write out why victory moment was so important to you and what it reminded you of. Victory moment 1, or the specific victory moment, helped me to realize that I can overcome fill in the blanks because of fill in the blanks. So in my case, this specific victory moment helped me to realize that I can overcome any challenge because I've done it before across a variety of challenges throughout my life. So take a couple of minutes to write out your story. I am victorious and courageous because of the victory moments that is deeply coded into my mental state. This specific victory moment helped me to realize that I can overcome the odds because I'm a fighter. I thrive in difficult situations. So that is your purpose-driven story, the first building blocks of your purpose-driven story that we have written down through the art and science of storytelling. Now, once you've written out this section of the story, reflect on it and spend a few minutes. Take a deep breath and reflect on this specific story, this authentic, true, positive story about yourself. You looked at your victory moment. It told you something positive about who you are. And your story starts with a few positive traits about yourself that you have identified through this victory moment. Celebrate that positive story, that positive purpose-driven story about yourself. Let it sink deep in your heart and your mind, and let it create an overwhelmingly positive response in your heart and your mind. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is to create your sustainable routine coming out of this. What we have just done is using the art and science of storytelling to create the foundations of your purpose-driven story, where there are strong positive traits about who you are, your authentic self, that are now deeply coded in your mind and your heart from your victory moments. It's a victory story about who you are, what you're capable of, and how you're able to thrive throughout the day because of the positive traits that you have. Let's now take the time to deeply internalize and formalize this through a video journal. So take out your phone. We've all got our phones next to us. So take out your phone and record your purpose-driven story. You've written it down in your journal. Take out your phone and video yourself reading out your purpose-driven story. And once you've videoed yourself doing that, about what you learned about yourself in terms of the positive traits about yourself, how that victory moment helped you to realize that you have key strengths that no one can take away. You have key strengths that'll help you to overcome the odds. That is your powerful purpose-driven story. Read it out and record it on your phone. Now, why is that important? Well, because we all carry our phones with us every day. In fact, some of us look at our phones on average about 120 times per day. So imagine reaching out for your phone when you are feeling weighed down by the challenges of the day, when you're feeling frustrated, and replaying your purpose-driven video journal back to yourself. There's a powerful purpose-driven story that is now stored in your phone. Replay that story on a daily basis. In fact, replay that story the first time you wake up and when you switch on your phone, before you take on your day. And if you do that, you start the day with the right mindset, with the right way, a positive way to take on the world daily with the right heart attitude and the right mind attitude. So please record this video journal and reflect on it every day for the first 5 minutes of the day when you wake up. And then do this for the next 7 days. And when you do this for the next 7 days, you create 7 strong cycles of positive association in your heart and your mind. Your mind then codes your video journal, your victory moment, your purpose-driven story deep within the mind and heart. So you can quickly get back to it when the storms of life come through. And this, my dear friends, is the start of a sustainable mental wellness routine that you have now courageously written out and videoed using the art and science of storytelling. So, there we have it, friends. Hopefully you've got a very good overview of the art and science of storytelling to boost mind, body, and spirit, and more importantly, to create sustainable overall well-being. Now, to learn more about this, go to nextdimensionstory.com. I put links down below in the comment section where you can learn more about the art and science of storytelling, take an online course to level up and get additional techniques so that you can truly create and build on your purpose-driven story, create sustainable mental well-being, and create sustainable overall well-being. So take action, because the secret of getting ahead is getting started, as Mark Twain says. So take action, get ready to craft, internalize, and revisit your story today to boost your mental well-being. Anchor yourself on your purpose-driven story. Boost your well-being, thereby making the most of your day. I hope you've enjoyed this mental wellness workshop session, getting an overview of the art and science of storytelling, how to use that to craft your own purpose-driven story, and to create something truly sustainable. Check out my channel for more tips around the art and science of storytelling to boost mental well-being, to make good decisions in life, and other practical ways of using the power of storytelling in your daily life. Stay well and see you soon.